Hello and welcome back here on my English YouTube channel about my Lego City project called Brickworld. And in today's update, we're going to work at 3 different locations. First of all, we're going to work a little bit more here on the bus terminal, adding some details I do not added last time. Then we're going to work once again a little bit at the roundabout. And the main event of today's update is going to be one big update at the Oscorp building. So stay tuned for today's update. As said in the beginning, we are going to add some more details here, like the bus plans you can see here. And also we have some little details here at the bus stop signs. And also we have these little letters so we can know at which of these bus stops your bus is stopping. So we have 6 different letters. By the way, all of these tiles are printed by one of my partners called Bricks, a company from Poland, very famous for a lot of switches and different kinds of tracks for Lego, but they're also making some very, very nice, detailed and very nice looking tiles. Also, to the next part of today's update, we're going to work once again a little bit here at Roundabout. As you can see, I already started here, adding that illegal technique builded rounded corner here. It's like the one we did last time when we worked at the roundabout, and we're also adding the same kind of natural part here. We're adding the other part of that rounded area. Then we're going to put in some of these plants, because these plants are very, very good to hide all these little gaps that are going to be there because of that rounded corner. As you can see here, that's my box full of these little leaf parts, and I also added it already here. Also worked a little bit more on the sidewalk, so we can really see how that comes out here. As always, these are always just some 2x4 bricks, and I added on them these little leaves, and then I put it in it's laying just in that area of these 2 illegal technique used rounded corners. But I really like the outcome of it, because it really breaks that 90-degree system of Lego. But coming back to the main event of today's update, we are going back to the Oscorp building. I already started working here on the ground floor, because my main goal is to really finish up the ground floor in today's update. So Oscorp is a company with some suspicious stuff, so I also started adding here some I have that suit here, that space suit, also have that kind of robot here, and some other stuff here, like these boxes here full of different stuff. I also started to work here adding all these plates, because it's a little bit complicated. We have that very interesting looking rounded building, but it is a mess to build inside, because we have all these little rounded angles. It's a very, very complicated part. But I had an idea. I have these tubes here. You may know them from different Lego sets. They are very, very flexible, and I can use them to hide these little gaps that are going to be here, because it's not possible to get a very good connection between the normal grid and these rounded corners. But I can lay down these tubes here on the walls, and it adds a little nice part of detail here, and also hides very, very well these little corners or these little gaps here. And I really like how it looks, and I think it's a very good idea to work inside here, adding some little details. You also can see I already added some more stuff, like that entrance here from the other side. You know it maybe from, it's a lot time has passed since we worked here, but it's like a ramp where we can go up, and from the outside they can just put it in stuff into this building. And I really like that. We also have now the other side of it, by the way, if you can't remember it. That's how it looks from the outside. And that's the other side that we have built it now here inside. But we're not finished with the ground floor, of course. As you can see, there's still some stuff missing. And that's the final look for today's update here in the Oscorp building. I added some new minifigures, so we have now 3 new minifigures, counting to 1,150 minifigures now in the city, and a lot of different kind of containers with different kind of symbols. These also are from Bricks, as I mentioned before. We have these different warning signs, like for atomic stuff or some acid stuff or lots of other stuff. And I think that's a very good addition to that, yeah, suspicious company that Oscorp is, of course, because they're having so much or so many different kind of experiments. That's something I also want to integrate in the upper floors and coming in future updates. But that's it for now. The ground floor is done. I just want to show you once again how the building looks now inside. We have the big entrance hall here with that very nice desk, in my opinion, and also these metal detectors here when you are going inside. Lot of cold white light, because I think that's something that adds more of that, industrial look I really want to have. And you also can see that we have some different kinds of colors for the lights here also. So all that to add some more interesting stuff inside here. But it's going to be more interesting in one of the future updates when we're going to start once again adding some stuff to the next floor. But for now, that's it for today's update. We did a lot of stuff here. We worked at 3 different locations. The main part, of course, is the Oscorp building, but also I really like these little details we have added today at the bus terminal, because it's always these little details that are very, very important to add more realism, more storytelling stuff, and it's a very important stuff in my opinion. Also, like in the future, the Oscorp building rising here behind our bus terminal, I think it's going to be a very, very nice view, but it's far away in the future. But I really hope that we're going to work once again now, not with some big, big breaks between the updates on the Oscorp building, but yeah, also working some more stuff here on the roundabout. I need some more parts for adding the rest of it, but I think we are now on a good track to get that roundabout done. And I think you might have now a good impression how that will look at the end. And I don't know if you have any other roundabout seen in Legos like that, but I think that's the biggest one I ever seen here on YouTube or other stuff like Instagram. But yeah, I don't know, but that's it for today. Some final views here from the city like it looks right now. As always, feel free to write whatever you have in your mind into the comment area. Any ideas, any comments to today's update, and yeah, stay tuned for future updates coming very, very soon here on my English channel. And yeah, that's it. Bye.